Hey, neighbor. It's me, Angie. How are you all doing today? Well, I finally did it. I got outside. I received my selfie stick yesterday through Amazon, and I've never actually used a selfie stick before. This is all new to me. Every bit of everything that's going on is new to me as far as filming and uh, vlogging my life on YouTube and sharing some things with you all. It's all new, so just bear with me. I didn't realize my life was so boring until I started vlogging it, and boy, is it absolutely the most boring thing in the world. I used to have a pretty exciting life. I thought I had a job. I had two children that were involved in every kind of sport you can think of. And now it's just my husband and I. And since I become disabled, I haven't been able to really get out, and I can't really go anywhere or do anything unless my husband's with me because I don't drive anymore. I don't get out unless someone can help me in and out of the car or something like that. But today, I'm riding around my neighborhood um, in my wheelchair, trying to let you all see some of the things that I see on a daily basis when I look out my front door or my window while I'm trying to make it through another day. I mean, that is the struggle that I live with every day, is just trying to wake up and make it through another day. I'm going up this little street that's in front of my house. It's like a little side road uh, to bring you all a little further away from where I live, so you all can see this tiny community that I live in. And I can tell you all, it's a small town. Um, I would say it's like Mayberry. I mean, very small. I think I mentioned it in my first video that we don't have a red light. We don't have many things in town. It's my neighbor's dogs. I hope they're tied up. So all I need is for a dog to get after me in this wheelchair. I don't think I could outrun it. He's a good neighbor, though. He's really good about coming over and helping when something happens to me. If I get down, or like this last relapse I had, I had to have him come over and help me until James got home to take care of me. I really got down this time, friends and neighbors. I was really struggling with the fact that if I was going to be able to come back and be strong. But today is a wonderful day, and I feel great. Well, as great as I possibly can feel as far as what's wrong with me, because I stay in constant pain every day. I think about Marty on Crazy Family. Bless his heart, what he's going through. I can kind of sympathize and empathize with him about living with daily pain. I'm here to tell you, friends, it's not easy to wake up every morning, and sometimes I don't even want to go to sleep because I am not in pain, but I know as soon as I wake up, I'm going to be hurting. And it's just horrible sometimes. But this is the life I've been given, and I have to take it and do what I know to do with it. And that is to be positive and to leave something for my children to look back on and say, hey, my mom just didn't sit in the house and dwindle away and not try to do something while she was disabled. Because, that's real easy for you to do, to sit in your home and just, when you have a sickness, and just not do anything and continue to go down and down. But I'm here to tell you, please get up and move. I mean, my son, who is a physical therapist, he tells me, Mom, you got to move. You got to get up. If you don't use it, you lose it. And I have become a believer in that, because let me tell you something. If you get down like I was the other day and can't get up, and your husband's is having to help you get up, you come to realize, I gotta move or I'm gonna be stuck. And that's not a good place to be in. Well, enough about that. This is my the little road beside my house. I'm gonna turn the camera around here in a few seconds and let you see some of the area that besides my big round steroid fat face, I'm gonna turn it around so you can see some of the area that if I can figure out how to do this without messing everything up. What does that little button do? I don't really know. Seems like it should flip real easy, but I don't know. And I haven't gotten down this this editing and being able to clip things together. But if you can see behind me, you can see a little bit of the neighborhood as I'm traveling in my wheelchair. It's a beautiful day today. The weather is just awesome. I would say it was about 76 degrees, something like that. I'm not really sure, but that's what I would say. But this is not the road I live on. This is like a side road. I'll turn my wheelchair around like this until I can figure out how to flip it around so you can see. I'm going to show you this house right here of this. Now, this house right here is boy, my chair will get up and go sometimes and I don't realize how fast it'll go. Let me turn it around. This home right here, my husband, this is one of our neighbors, and she's an elderly lady, and he cuts her grass on a regular basis and keeps her yard up. And for the most part, we have a great neighborhood that we live in. Of course, you're going to have one neighbor that's just going to, I don't know, it's going to stand out amongst everyone else as being the neighbor that disrupts a lot of things. I mean, not really bad, but just does their own thing and doesn't respect the other neighbors. But that's to be said, because every neighborhood has someone like that. My husband and I have lived in this neighborhood, let's see, about 32 and a half years. We've been married 34 years. I don't know how bumpy this is going to look when I go back and upload my video to YouTube. I got my husband's garden has really grown over, but you know, actually we're still getting bell peppers and banana peppers off the plants over here, which we will until the first frost. Now, let's see. This is the 4-way. Well, it's actually a 2-way. I live on a dead-end road. I wish I could figure out how to turn this video around so you all could see a really good picture of all the homes that are in my little neighborhood. I'm riding down the dead-end road now beside my house. I was thinking this morning when I woke up that we have a flea market that we have every year that's actually this month, and I normally don't attend it because, I mean, after you've been 40 something years, it's basically the same thing over and over again. But I got to thinking, you all haven't actually seen it or anything, and I may get my husband, if he's off that weekend, to drive me up there and let me get some footage of our flea market. We have a flea market in October, and we have Founders Day in, I think it's April of every year. And that's sort of like a festival, flea market kind of thing. All right, this little mobile home behind where I am, right there, that lot right there is the first lot that my husband and I purchased when we moved into this neighborhood. That's not the mobile home that we purchased, but we did purchase a mobile home on that lot. And we own that lot, the home what we own now, and up the road, this other main road, over here, we own another lot. The idea was to, since we had 2 kids, if they ever wanted to start out, one of them have one lot, one of them have the other when they got married, then they would have something to start out with. Because my husband and I, we didn't have that when we got married. We started out with, I had a car, he had a job, and we had an apartment. And that's basically all we had when we got married. But we started out on that lot. We lived there 3 years. And then we purchased this home about 3.5 years after we had lived in the neighborhood. And we've been here since my son was 3 years old, and he turned 30 in December. So we have been in this neighborhood, oh my gosh, a while. We've seen neighbors come and go, pass away, move out. But we seem to be right here on this corner, which that's the way I wanted it, because I wanted my children to be able to come and say, hey, that's the house I grew up in my whole life. That's where we live. Because I think I've spoken in another video about how often that we moved when I was growing up. I mean, it was just crazy. I'm going to go down this road in front of my house now and let you all see. Now, down this road here that I'm fixing to get on, that you're going to be able to see behind me. Here comes a car. I don't even know who this is. One of my neighbors. Now, this road here is the main road in front of my house, and it leads to a highway back there, and that's Highway 51. And right before you get onto the highway is a little shop that sells healthy drinks, like, you know, those different kind of fruity drinks you can get, and shakes and all that. And then across the street from there is a place that sells deer stands and things for deer hunters. And by the way, deer season started October the 1st. And let me tell you something. I have dealt with that every year that my husband and I have been married. He used to be obsessed with it from October the 1st to January 31st. But now he don't seem so mad at the deer as he used to be. But he still hunts every day that he's off work. So I'll be dealing with even less time with people around me, because when he comes in from work, he'll go hunting, or on his days off, he'll go hunting. My son will come up and go hunting. My daughter even hunts. My son-in-law, my daughter-in-law, and guess who does not do any of that? I never did any of that when I was healthy, much less now when I'm can't even motivate around. But we have different types of people that live in our neighborhood. But through it all, we have a lot of good neighbors, helpful neighbors. I wanted to go down this road in front of my house to let you all kind of see it a little bit. Next time I do a video, I'm going to make sure I know how to turn this camera around so you all can see the beautifulness of our neighborhood. And still having my big face in the video the whole time. I don't know how this video is going to come out because I don't know what all I'm capturing as far as okay, so I'll show you. Let's see. All right, now that is the front of my home. And now we're on that main street in the front. We're coming up on my neighbor now that he and his wife are blind. Actually, he didn't go totally blind until about 2 years ago. And now my husband catches him outside sometimes and has to lead him back to his house. And the strangest thing happened one day. They called him from another country. He has this little beeper thing that if he gets out of range of his home, they'll call him and ask him if it's okay. And my husband come up on him, was going to help him, and he was on that phone call, and they were calling from another country. And they had pinged him and realized that he was out of the range of where he was supposed to be of his home. I mean, the technology that we have today is just crazy. Here he is in Weston, Mississippi, and they can see that he's not where he's supposed to be. But he and his wife are blind, and he used to drive before his eyesight got so bad. They have like a something in their like genetic that has caused them to as they got older to become blind. I'm still going down the main road in front of my house. This right here, I'm going to show you all, is a lot, a city lot, another one that my husband and I own, that he does firewood. He used to split firewood. Well, he still does for our fireplace. I'm gonna have to ask him where all that firewood went. But let me turn around here just a minute. When I get down, this is gonna be a sloppy video, man. I wish I was like Storage Auction Pirate and had someone to edit my videos. But let me get turned around. Right here, this empty lot right here. My husband used to split firewood, and actually when my son was in high school and he couldn't really hold a job because he played so many sports and was involved in a lot of stuff, he would split wood and sell wood to make a little extra money on the side so he could go out and do his little fun things as a teenager. My daughter, when she got old enough to have a vehicle and drive a car, she sold things online to get extra money for gas and things like that for her to be able to have some little fun money. This feels great getting outside, guys. I cannot explain to you how wonderful this feels. One of my subscribers, which I don't have many, suggested that she would like to see some of the area that where I live, and I thought that was a great idea for me to show some of the neighborhood. But I'm not going to let this video go on and on. But I really appreciate you all being with me this morning and sharing this time with me, because this is the first time I've been out since I had my relapse, and it feels so great to be outside and the wind blowing in my face and being able to talk to you all and sharing some things. I still have some ideas about how I want my videos to go and how I want them to be in the future. I just hope I will be able to get more subscribers and communicate with more people. And I don't know how many of you all watched the guy named Junk Dauber on YouTube, but I catch his videos, and you know, he suggested to me that you know, if I wanted to do it for the money or whatever, that it had to be done like, you know, and he kind of explained to me different ways. But mostly my thing with YouTube is I've got to have the interaction with the people out in the world, because I don't have very many people to come by. I mean, they have their own life. I mean, I can't expect people just to drop by and visit and give up time with their kids and give up their life. I mean, as fast-paced as it is today, I don't expect that to happen. I love people to come by and visit, and I am having one of my friends come by tomorrow afternoon, which she's very faithful about coming by. But I love the interaction with you all. I love talking with you all. I'm going to try to learn more about this selfie stick, about how to utilize it more. But I will say this, guys. Thank you for being with me today. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave a comment, share. Just know that I am a beginner. It's just like someone starting out in kindergarten, and I hope I move up to first, second, third, fourth grade pretty soon, and then I'll be in high school with this stuff, and my videos will just continue to get better. So for now, neighbor, I'll say bye, and thank you all for tuning in.